Hello and welcome, Gemini. It's Adam with Arcana Mundi, your psychic witch, and I am here to do your love reading. So, if you would like, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe as you see fit throughout any time throughout the video. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Keep in mind these are general readings. General readings pull upon the current most specific, at least with me. They pull upon the current most important and specific reading as far as whoever within the sign of Gemini needs them at that point in time. So if this is not your reading, take what resonates, leave the rest, and then wait until maybe the next reading, whatever it may be. Right now I'm on a 2-week spectrum, so your readings will be dispersed between 2 weeks. And then within those, we will have 1 or 2 each week of an all signs reading that will give you a little extra clarity on some things, and some of them will be about different topics entirely. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. If you would like a personal reading, I do offer them on Sundays. You can schedule them through the Linktree link that's in the description box below. You can also make a tip or donation to my channel that way as well. I do appreciate that. Those readings are done through Zoom live. So how it works is you schedule your reading, select your date and time, and then I get an email notifying me, and then I email you with a Zoom link and passcode to your specified reading date and time. That is private to you, and then we reconvene at that designated time, and I read live for you, just like I am right now, except live. You can ask me whatever questions you have, and we go from there. And you basically just choose your time slot for your reading, okay? So we're going to go ahead and dive in here. I am going to pull some oracle cards, and then we will pull the current energy of you, your person's current energy, and then the mutual energy between the two, and then we'll see what else we need to clarify after, okay? So, Spirit, Holy Daemon, Ancestors, and Guides, show me that which I need to see for my Geminis. Show me that which I need to see for my Geminis. Show me that which I need to see for my Geminis. Okay. So, Geminis. This is interesting. Okay, so I feel like some of you are kind of busting into some new energy. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to fight the ring light here, okay? But so you're kind of coming into some new energy with blossoming. I feel like new aspects of yourself are awakening, and we're going to talk about in what energy and area that is talking about. And right now we are talking about finding balance within your sexual life, okay? Your intimate life, whether that be just emotional intimacy or sexual intimacy. Right now we have extremes going on with the hot moon, and then we also have balance here as well. So there is a need to kind of balance that. I feel like some of you maybe, and no judgment because, whatever, get what you get. But I feel like some of you may be in a spectrum of maybe dating multiple people, maybe even just having like a little bit of casual fun, whatever it may be. We're going to go ahead and dive right in and see what's going on. This could also be about bringing balance to a relationship sexually if it is not maybe going as planned, okay? And maybe learning new things and becoming more in tune with that blossoming situation. It could very well also be symbolizing the beginning of something new that is kind of opening you up to new things as well. So let's go ahead, Gemini. We're going to go ahead and see. Spirit, Demon, Ancestors, and Guides, show me that which I need to see. What is my Gemini feeling for this person? Let's see what your energy is here. Sorry, I know I shuffle my cards, and that does take a little longer, but I'd rather shuffle my cards live with you than just have them laying out in like a pre-planned reading, or like the question of a pre-planned reading. It's very rare that I will do that, but if I do that, I always shuffle clarifiers, and I don't like to do that on my channel at all. I like you guys to know where they come from, so. Okay. Ooh, they're flying right out. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Okay, so Gemini, I think we're actually looking at someone that maybe you separated with a little bit here, okay? I feel like right now you're in this energy of the unknown. You don't exactly know, what's coming, what to expect, blah, 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 blah. You may know consciously that there is a person. We're looking at your consciousness right now. There is a person that has emotions for you with the King of Cups energy here, but I feel like, they don't really speak it. They don't really show it. So this could be a past person that you were with that maybe you have stepped away from, or it could be a person that you are in a new beginning with and they're not very expressive of how they feel, but you suspect or feel they have emotions, or you yourself may be holding on to those emotions and not expressing them to that person yet, okay? But maybe they have inspired you in other ways. Down below, the reason why I say walking away from someone and subconsciously, I feel like this could even be about losing your old habits and trying something new with this new energy we were talking about with the blossoming card. However, what I'm really getting from this is that for some of you, you have walked away from someone. Don't mind the hair color on my fingernail. I do hair on my like 3 days a week still. But so I feel as if like maybe you have stepped away from something and there's this Nine of Wands energy. You have your guard up. You don't really suspect that this person loved you in that way, or like they didn't express it, so it left you in kind of a questioning energy. The Nine of Wands can also be a little bit about like, not wanting to commit, but understanding that you want to, have a little bit of fun and keep your guard up, and maybe have multiple options and kind of peek through and see which one that you really want. Okay. It can be that taking time. I feel like there's also a lot of sexual energy residing in your energy at this point. I feel like there's a lot of a focus on sex in this. Okay. Um, it's like, it's interesting, but I don't feel like it's necessarily with one person. I feel like for some of you, you left something, or you're feeling like something is over, and there might be like this energy of like trying out some new stuff. We're going to go ahead and pull their energy. Spirit angels. Why? I don't do reversals, but for some reason, like, is my deck upside down? I have no idea what's going on right now, guys. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, you left someone, I feel, for many of you, or you're about to. And it has to do with a little bit of sexual energy and just like not being able to see the love. So, bottom of the deck, there's the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're looking for someone more stable in all aspects. I feel like you're looking for someone, or you may be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with an Aries. There's lots of signs out here. Whatever. Sagittarius. But what I'm looking at here, I feel so it's kind of heavy energy. I feel like this person was very controlling and did not like change, and anything that changed made them very uncomfortable, and then they'd like assert more control with the Emperor and the Tower card here. I feel like you kind of like threw this person for a loop when you stepped out. I feel like they are almost combative in how they view you. They see you as the Queen of Swords subconsciously, so they are kind of looking at this energy of like, I almost feel like this person was kind of harsh or will be, and is like this person saying that you're like a bitch, maybe even gossiping about you. Like there's a harsh boundary, or like they were just cold to any new concepts that you had. For some of you, this may be talking about polyamorous relationships as well, or maybe exploring outside, or like, and I don't know. not necessarily that, but maybe even like inviting or trying something new, whatever it is, this person could have just been shut off to that as well. I feel like this person is trying to make a decision, but I feel like their knee-jerk reaction decision was always, because this is subconscious to the Emperor, was always to try to manage and control the situation. And I feel like you just got kind of tired. Like, yeah, they might have love for me with the King of Cups, and you might still hold love for them, but I feel like you were just like, putting my walls up. I gotta walk away. I gotta do what's best for me, for my future. I want something more intense. I want something more passionate. I want something more loving. I feel like this person is very like cut and dry. Paperwork, blah, 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 blah. Like numbers. We need to make sure our budget's here. Like their priorities in the relationship, because I don't see a lot of love cards, are very different than yours. You are more, I want the emotions. I want the passion. I want this. I want the connection. This person and the intimacy. This person is more logical and practical, but not in a practical sense. Like, if you're trying to be in a relationship, the practicality is that you allow yourself to have emotions and that you work through those emotions and you work together and build something connected and strong and stable and loving. This person is more, I'm in charge, I'm bossy, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And cross watchers, I hate to break it to you, but this is a reading for Gemini. So if you have an issue with what I'm saying, please don't even waste your time getting in my comments box, because I swear to God, I don't care. Like, for real, if this is how you're being, maybe take the moment and assess and realize and reflect upon yourself and say, wow, maybe I am coming across that way, because this is a learning opportunity for you as well in how to treat people that you're in a relationship with. And if you don't like what I'm saying right now, then find another channel. I'm sorry. But anyway, Gemini, and watch your own reading, because your own reading may make more sense to you about what's going on too. Because keep in mind, these are general readings. Yeah. But anyway, so Gemini, what I am seeing, I feel that you desire true love. You desire a person who wants to be with you, and you know they want to be with you. Not because of the money you make, not because of the things you do for them, not because of the places you take them or the things you do or the what you love or whatever it may be. Okay? I feel that you are finally feeling free. You're guarding and protecting yourself, but you're sowing some wild oats if you're single, and good for you. If you've been in a relationship like this for so long, where you have been sexually repressed, emotionally repressed, blah, 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 you deserve a little bit of love. You deserve a little bit of affection, intimacy, doting on, romanticizing. Like, go out on some dates and let someone buy you dinner and flowers. Like, feel special, because life is too fucking short to sit there and feel like you're a piece of shit. Or like you don't do enough for someone. Or like, you're being controlled. We are going to go ahead and take a look at the mutual energy here. Show me what is mutual between these two. Yeah. Show me what is mutual between these two. I actually feel like this person had options the entire time you were with them. I do. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, sorry. Someone flipped over cards, but anyway, while I'm doing that. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands here. And this is about being a person of action. Putting words where I feel like you both kind of felt like there were a lot of like false promises that weren't followed through with action. And then it was finally like, nope, we're following through with action. We're actually going to do what we want to do, and neither party is going to put up with the other person what they want. So I feel like there's almost like this, like, it wasn't like a standstill, but it was an energy of like, no, I want this, you want that, this isn't working. Or like maybe they haven't come to that and you were like, I want this, and this is what I'm going for, and this is what I'm doing, because I'm going to take action in my own life and make it be what I want. Okay, you could also be dealing with a Leo. Um, consciously in the energy of the mutual, there are definite options available to both of you, and I feel that for some of you, they have been around for a long time. There were other options in play. Okay, and I feel like there was this energy of seeing this other option, and maybe even your person was feeling that too towards someone else. And it was like, that's the option I really wish I was with, but I'm in this, and I feel trapped with the Eight of Swords. I feel trapped. And what do I do? Am I going to be the bad person? Am I going to, is everyone going to hate me? All of our friends groups, everyone else, blah, 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 blah. And you just felt all this like energy of like, I can't do that, but it was your own mental ideas holding you back from what you truly want, and you just like kind of stayed there stagnant with a blindfold on to your emotions, just trying to make sense of things and trying to make things work. And everyone has a breaking point where they take that fucking blindfold off and step the fuck out of the circle of swords they've created around themselves like a barrier fence and say, no, this is my own mind holding me back from what I really want. And what's interesting is in the mutual, you both are looking at a new prospect of love, the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like, you feel this emotional fulfillment from it as well. That's a divine gift because of the decision you've made to separate from this. But what I am seeing very strongly as well is, in doing so, you have now freed each other. You have freed each other to be able to be open to the right kind of emotional fulfillment. And whether that's a new love or whether it's just being able to go do what you want when you want and be free, it doesn't matter. Everyone's emotional fulfillment falls in a different category. We're all a little different in our emotional fulfillment and what we desire. And what makes us match well with a person is that our emotional fulfillments are very similar. What we need in the future and what we desire for our futures and what we value for our futures, when those align, that helps us to get to those points. Now, I see very strongly that this emotional fulfillment coming in is very focused on by both parties. Either this person is seeing that you have that, or they have it themselves as well, and you have it and you're seeing that you have it, or vice versa. Do not allow jealousy to come into play. If it wasn't for you and you separated from it and you're moving forward, why would you allow yourself to be jealous about it? There's no point. Move forward, be happy, allow yourself to be happy. Don't stay with the person who makes your life miserable. Allow yourself to be happy and move forward in the moment towards something that actually makes your life feel whole. Because you can make your life feel whole by the decisions that you make and the ways that you move forward. By allowing someone into your spectrum, they do not make you whole. You are whole within yourself. They may complete the rest of the package, but you need to be whole within yourself and know your true desires and wants. And then once you can find those and everything that you want for your future and have your own ideas, then when someone comes into play with that and they align with it, that's when you can allow yourself to be happy and feel safe. And Gemini, I feel like that is coming for you. I feel like right now you're kind of in that hot and heavy spectrum of freedom, where you might be hanging out with this person on a Monday, this person on a Tuesday, and that person on a Friday. And I don't judge. I mean, you got to do what's right for you. And I mean, you have to meet people, you have to get out there and find someone who aligns with your path. But just make sure as you do that you're in that energy of knowing where you want to be in 5, 10 years and what kind of relationship you want. And if it helps, maybe write down those things so that you can have a good spectrum and understanding of your own thoughts and emotions, because sometimes we kind of like get lost when we're dating someone and get infatuated with someone and then we're like, they actually don't check any of our boxes. Make sure people check your boxes and make sure you check theirs. Communicate with them and be like, so what are your hopes and dreams for your future? What do you really want? And really get into that spectrum. Like, I feel like nowadays people just jump into things and then we get, because there's attraction or this or that, or it seems good on paper, or they're really nice and fun at first, and at a certain point you have to realize, like, how much of my life am I wasting on these people that don't align with where I want to be? do you, Gemini, and make sure that the person who comes into your life appreciates you for you. And you make sure that you appreciate them for them. Anyway, smash the like button, share, subscribe as you see fit. Thank you for being here, Gemini. A few things. If you do want the personal tarot reading for more clarity or guidance on these situations, or understanding on a deeper level, you can definitely schedule a reading with me through the Linktree link in the Zoom box below. These cards that I used today are Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I also used the Soul cards that I purchased from Tarot by Peachy on Etsy. She's awesome. She's great with customer service. Love her. I will happily order cards from her anytime. And there is a discount code for you guys if you want any cards from her as well in the description box below. Please let me know if these are resonating for you. It's been a while since I've been on here. I had to take a hiatus after a really bad relationship, a staph infection, a whole bunch of moving, tons of stuff going on this past year. So just let me know if these are resonating for you. I'd love to hear your stories. Please keep your negativity out of it as much as possible. I understand things are difficult, but we're here to raise each other up. So let's keep going. Anyway. Thank you so much, Gemini. Smash the like, share, subscribe. And if you want to be notified of future readings, the all signs readings that are coming out, and your future readings, smash the notification bell as well. Anyway, have an amazing week. I'm sending you tons of positive energy toward finding what it is that you need. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.